what's up, everybody? Welcome to another fine episode of Klamtucky Bourbon Boys. We got some bottles and boxes. It's always,
Fancy stuff.
yeah. It's like the Hot Wheel, or not the Power Wheels when they play with the box instead of the car,
Right?
or whatever said.
Yeah.
But boxes. I like liquor in boxes.
Me too. It always feels a little more exclusive, you know.
Fancy.
So we've got the Remus Gatsby Reserve 2023 release special.
Ooh.
Sounds exotic.
So yeah, I'm a fan of Remus, and this thing is totally Art Gecko, I guess.
Look at that bottle, man.
Yeah, from the let me see, from this little fancy bottle. I mean, you could tell the little bumps on the side. This thing is
Very,
this thing is getting it.
it's Empire State Building ish
Yeah.
esque. Yeah, Art Deco, that nails it. I mean, it's from that era, so.
So, but yeah, these were these are both yours, I guess. One was a present, and
So it's from my a good friend Dave down in California. Thank you, sir, for the gift. As you can see by the quantity that's still in the bottle, it says reserved, so it is. It is reserved for special occasions, and but I also thought I would share it with the audience out there and give our impressions. I got this for my birthday in February, and I don't think I have dipped back into it since February. So it's time to revisit it and give it a sip. So, you ready?
yeah, let's see what we
Alright.
got in there.
Something I'm a sucker for is, I mean, not the cork itself, obviously, but a good stopper. I mean, this thing's got some weight to it. You'd throw that in a sock and put a knot in somebody's head. Feel that thing, man. That's got some beef.
Yeah, yeah, solid brass. I would maybe speculate, or probably not.
It might be with that kind of weight.
So yeah, these are both. What do we got here? 15-year and 12 years
Yes.
today. So
Yeah, this is a 15.
old and boxes.
15-year cast strength, which is kind of, I'm surprised that it's actually a cast strength. It comes in at 98.1 proof, which is kind of a lower proof for a cast strength bourbon. But
So yeah, legs for days.
still looking for a Coke Cam sponsor.
I know, Burlington. Come on.
How about Columbia? Come
Oh
on,
yeah,
guys.
Columbia.
Yeah.
A little Oregonian.
Oh man, that smells good. Trying to. You're dipping already, huh? Eh.
That's good. So doesn't knock you back for the proof.
But it's one of those that has that, when it hits the roof of your mouth, the warmth spreads. And it just kind of, I feel like, man, it's like crawling into a bed with an electric blanket on it. And all of a sudden, it just, a cold night, and all of a sudden that warmth just covers you. And that's the feel I get off of this once I get a little sip in.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last time this was open. But yeah, I think we said like a winter, just straight sipper.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you don't, if you know Remus, it's definitely got that palate for Remus. I would say this is a little bit more drier, or the finish leaves your mouth.
It does. Yeah, it's got a kind of a
Not bad.
dry, evaporative. No, and it's not immediate. Like some dry bourbons or whiskeys, you get it in there, you swallow, you get a little bit of the flavor there, and then poof, it's just gone. And this lingers a little before it disappears on you. So I'm really, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to pick notes up off of the nose.
Yeah, I think
Caramel or brown sugar.
yeah. I was drinking. Did I have Remus?
You did have
I did have Remus this weekend. So I had the regular Remus, I think 106 something. So, and this is like that, but with a tuxedo on. I don't know how else to. It's still sugary, but not sweet.
Yeah,
You definitely get the Remus profile. It's just more distinguished. It's
more distinguished. Yeah, and I'm not sure. It's a tough one to break down. Honestly, for me it is. It's I'm enjoying it. It's really good stuff, but it is kind of hard to pick individual notes out of. At least today it is. But definitely
very
brown sugar and
yeah. It's all the normals. I mean, little bit leathery,
yeah, I was getting that too.
and you're getting some fruit very, very, very off in the back.
Apricot, dried apricots.
Yeah. Um.
The nose, I gotta say, is very standard bourbon profile. Rich, but very standardized. And, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just,
No, and I totally see that. If you, my wife likes soap. If she brought home a soap or a candle and it said like bourbon and leather,
yeah,
this would be
what you would expect.
not. Not.
Man, it's just sweet.
It's very muted.
The nose is very muted.
Distinguished Remus. And
Should we let these breathe and hit our other bottle? See what we come back to.
alrighty then. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with drinking your alcohol. Yeah. So the other one today, I guess I'll hit that one up. So, this is Glenmorangie, 12-year, and this is the bottle is called Lasanta.
The Lasanta.
And so the characteristics of this is it's finished or no.
Finished.
Okay, finished, yeah, in bourbon and sherry casks. And full disclosure, I guess, we that was venture of this weekend, among other things. But I have not had this one up until this weekend, and I have to say I'm a fan.
So I call this my introduction to Scotch. There's some that are very polarizing, like the Ardbeg Ugdahl, which is like licking a campfire.
Master's class, yes.
But this is, in my opinion, it's a Highland, so it doesn't have that heavy, smoky peat tendencies going on like you would get from an Islay Scotch. But man, it's just with the bourbon flavors in there and the sherry cask flavors, it's just delicious for a Scotch.
Oh, see, we have a non-coater.
There we are. That one has no legs.
Now, yeah, so this is a Scotch, like we said, but there is no coating. We need some help. We have no coats in the closet. But yeah,
but all kinds of notes on that. It's definitely has a Scotch.
Scotch profile. Yes.
Peatiness, but not the smokiness.
And see, I have very limited. It's not my thing typically. If it's all or nothing, I go for the Johnny Walker Blue. So, and from what I remember, this is a good interim.
Yeah, this is a nice example and about $200 a bottle cheaper than the Walker Blue. But we will be reviewing the Walker Blue on an upcoming episode. So
Very much smoother than like a Walker Black. This may be the good in betweener. Because if this is so 60-ish.
Under 60, mid 50s. I think $57 for the bottle, which for a 12-year-old Scotch, that's not bad.
No, and that's what I was trying to compare. So I think the Johnny Walker Black is in the same price point.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would very much rather have this over the black. I mean,
It's got so much more, I don't know, sweet notes, fruit notes to it that the black doesn't carry. The black is just a true Scotch, which if you enjoy Scotch, there's nothing wrong with it. But this adds so much. Again, this is what my hook to get people into the Scotch world is this bottle, just because it's not offensive. 86 proof, so not over the top on the proof. Very easy to drink, and yeah, that bourbon and sherry background there just makes it so drinkable.
yeah, lots of fruit, a little bit of peat. Very approachable, very comforting. Come on in, sweetie.
So, granted, we're 11 proof or 12 proof points lower than the Gatsby. I got to say, from a heat standpoint, this is much easier also.
Yes, I'll give you that one.
Not that the Remus is bad, but again, these are newcomers. This is I like it anytime. I like to sip on this, but such a great, if you're looking to get into the Scotch world, if you've tried some before, like Johnny Walker Red Label, and thought it was garbage, you were right. That's the stuff they mop up off the floors at the Johnny Walker Distillery and squeeze into a barrel. But no, I would highly recommend, if you are wanting to approach the Scotch world again or for the first time, you cannot beat this bottle. It's really good.
Yeah, if Ardbeg scared you off and you want to give it another chance, yeah, definitely check this one out. This is this might be one of my favorites, just in general. Oh, I mean overall.
Not just for a Scotch, but as a
right,
whiskey.
Right. That may be my first bottle of Scotch I buy. You won me over, man.
Wow, nice to know. Yeah, that's a treat. So,
yeah, and just in general, yeah. I was gonna say, our comfort limits are a lot different. I like bargains or good bottles, but under 100 in general. Whiskey, tequila, and this fits every taste, budget. This is delicious.
Good. Good to know. Another satisfied customer. Well, drinker anyway. Yeah, so I would, again, I highly recommend that one. I don't know that the Remus Gatsby is even available anymore, because that was a limited release out of 23. Also a great whiskey. I think I'm going to go back and hit that. Just two totally different worlds that we're visiting here, but
I need a little palate cleanser.
Woo. And if you're a Scotch drinker out there, what do you guys like? There's Scotch is probably the one alcohol that's got the widest profile of flavors, depending on what area of Scotland it comes from. Because I'm the guy. I brought a bottle of Ardbeg Ugdal to a bourbon tasting because I'm an ass. And but you don't know unless you try something different if you're going to like it or not. And I think there's about 7 of us that night.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 out of the 8, like,
yeah,
you and
one of the ladies. And I'm beginning to find that there are more, I know of more females that enjoy Scotch than males right now. And I find that not just personally, but even on different podcasts and shows that I watch, I find that really interesting, because to me, it's more of a stark flavor. But no, I just find that interesting. But if you're a Scotch drinker out there, I'd like to know what your go-to is, and if you're trying to bring somebody into the Scotch world, what bottle are you using for that, or bottles? So hit us up and let us know. BigRoosterMedia@gmail.com, or comment on the video, and do our best to get back to you guys when you do comment.
Yeah, we need a like, a subscribe, and then go down and click the comment and tell us your Scotch.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm gonna. So this is how much I know. So the green spot.
yeah.
That's another one of these.
No, that's an Irish whiskey.
Okay. See. Well,
So I got the Redbreast 12.
dumb here.
What's on the bar right now? Redbreast 12, Green Spot, and ever popular Jameson. And I still have not bought a bottle of Jameson to bathe bananas in, but I'm going to.
Yeah, we've been running around. I have not done my homework for my banana adventure either, but yeah, I was. So I had a wonderful cinnamon banana old fashioned in Mexico, and they made I'll call it banana whiskey, but it was banana Jameson. So he's gonna try the Jameson. I'm gonna venture out. I don't think they had it down there. I'm gonna try a little Granddad bonded with the banana.
Did you go back to the Gatsby now?
I did, and
Man, no?
it's delicious.
Oh, yeah, but the nose all of a sudden, yeah, it's still brown sugar and maple syrup, but it's like the volume got turned up to 11 while it was sitting there. I'm picking up just on the nose.
I would say it mellowed just a little bit easier drink since it breathed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it's a hard one to pick. It's definitely poppy. It's not a narrow, buff.
No, it's the Pop Rocks kind of whiskey.
Sorry, yeah, it's not a Buffalo Trace narrow. Yeah, and so it is the Remus profile. I'm still going back to that one. It's poppy.
It is, yeah. And it's probably sacrilege to say or do, but I think I am going to make an old fashioned with that.
That would be a delicious old fashioned. You can already tell. Yeah.
That's where I'm like, man, that would be a great old fashioned. So I think we'll have to give that a go.
So I'm gonna say it's almost mirroring the we have Crater Lake bitters.
Oh yeah,
And that mirrors almost. They almost have a generic again baking. Yeah, pumpkin-y, clovey. Over all the other bitters that we've tried, that is one of our favorites. But that profile, it's almost like this. It almost mirrors. It's delicious.
So the other bitters that I would like to try in this, and I don't have them out of the bitters that I don't think either one of us do, is Kyle down at the Coop has some tobacco bitters. And I just suspect that profile with that flavor is going to make a banging old fashioned. They use it in the 43, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I can see that.
I think the tobacco bitters would just pop in this, so I have to give it a try.
Wow.
Maybe I'll have to do that and give a review.
Yeah, now that you went down that road, I could definitely see an old fashioned, very orange forward.
Yeah. But I think the tobacco.
But yeah,
well,
orange and tobacco would be.
We'll have to do two. So you do one with the orange bitters, I'll do one with the tobacco bitters, and.
No! See, I was talking about like the. So I make an old fashioned. Sometimes I squeeze the orange in there.
Yeah.
And rim it with the peel. That to me, but yeah, we can split them.
Or either or, yeah. No, I just misunderstood what you were saying.
Homework.
So we've got a lot of ideas. We've got
To the Bat Cave. Oh.
a lot of things coming up. Right now, we're not going to lie. We've just been pressed for time because we've got a million different things in each of our personal lives. I've got a contractor showing up tomorrow. Is going to excavate my backyard, and he's got training he's got to go to up by Canada or somewhere, and so we're just really busy. Oh. Hey, and once our lives settle down a little bit, we'll get back to getting a little more in depth on cocktails and mixing. And I know there's a guy named Mike out there that watches the program once in a while, and he wanted to see how we make a cocktail. It was in the comments. Chiropractor guy, I think you know him.
Oh.
Yeah. So
all right. Well, we're definitely here to appeal, but I think we've made cocktails before.
I think we must have drank one that we didn't show how we make it.
Oh.
I'll have to revisit that. I might have to contact that gentleman and Mr.
Maybe we didn't make the paper planes. Maybe those were pre-made.
No, we made that. We did that as a reel in the kitchen. And yeah, you were concerned that the reel was running long, and
oh yeah. All right.
I discarded the concerns and continued making the cocktail. It turned out great, but anyway, if you're still with us, man, we appreciate you guys, and try to do a pretty chill show. Hopefully, you enjoy the content. But yeah, let us know let us know if you're a Scotch drinker, what your Scotch is. And like I said, this Gatsby, Remus Gatsby, was a birthday gift. What is the best bottle that you've gotten for a birthday, Christmas present, whatever? Let us know. Let us know one that a friend got you or a family member, and that was really a good bottle, and we'd like to talk about it.
And be on the lookout. So, you want to disclose where we're going, or just if
Viva.
Yeah. So
next month.
Well, yeah. So yeah,
we're busy guys.
We're busy.
We travel.
But yeah, so we will be hitting the Lost Wages strip, and I've seen some cocktails come from that place, so
I think we're gonna have some great reels coming up.
yes. So yeah, we our content. Well, we're at 20 minutes, not bad, but yeah. So be on the lookout for reels and general stupidity hitting our either one of our Facebook pages and or Big Rooster Media page, and because I'm telling you, when I went to Mexico, I did not expect to find those two that I did, but I should have reeled that second one. But yeah, I expect Mas bourbon on this trip.
Yeah, there's going to be some great bars, some stuff that I'm sure we've never heard of to try. And trust us, we'll be following up with reels until we can't anymore. But yeah, so this month we've got Vegas coming up. We're heading down there on Thursday. And then next month is the big one, and that is Louisville and the Bourbon Trail. And we'll be doing some reels and hopefully maybe some video shorts while we're back there. So we'll see how that pans out. And if not, we will have video shorts to upload when we get back. So, but we're doing it all for your entertainment. There's no pleasure in this for us at all.
Yeah, this is horrible. I have to say, trying new and different drinks is
right.
Man.
Yeah.
No, anyway, but yeah, thank you guys. Please like, subscribe, all the button stuff. We do appreciate it here. So.
Yep. Thanks, and we'll catch you again next week. But thanks for hanging out.
All right, guys.